Hey Busters, welcome back to another capsule toy video. So today we'll be opening up the walking flower mantis, or the orchid mantis, also known as the Hanakamikiri Kiri from the IkimonoZukan, or the Living Encyclopedia Gashapon series. This one released, I think it was about near the end of August, so this review is coming quite a bit late, but yeah. So here we go. As always, this is a Japanese capsule toy. This one, especially for this series, ranges for 500 yen a roll, or I guess nowadays, with the yen, what is it, being so low, it's about like maybe $4 US or something like that. But as you can see, unlike usual, they don't come with a stand anymore. They used to. They kind of reduced it to cut costs, so this time it is in just a capsule. And they're always in a green capsule, specifically for this one, the Kamakiri 03 set, I think. So let's just pop this open like so. So as you can see, you don't get much this time, but here's the capsule you don't need. Just put that away. And you just got like this, not much this time. So as you can see, here is the mini booklet. As always, yeah, so here it is, the IkimonoZukan, the series line, Kamakiri 03, or I guess Praying Mantis 03. Here's a QR code for you guys if you do want to check that out, although honestly it's not really there, but I'll just put a link down in the comment section below, or description, so you guys just click it to see it. It basically just kind of tells you basically how they made it, with like their 3D scans, pictures of the real ones to show off like how realistic you're trying to make it, as well as the lineup in color. And here is just how to build it, and it pretty much says right here, it is now in the the sprue, or the sprue, that it has a L and R telling you which side and how to build the 2 or I guess 3 different variations. So yeah, so here it is. So the lineup has 6 different types, although it's really just 3 different molds. The first mold here is the Hamakiri. There's a pink one and a white version. I got the pink one, which is, I guess, the title one, I guess. The second one, you have the Harabiro Kamakiri. There's a green one and the brown one, Seitai, which is like the fully grown one, and then they have the same one, the Harabiro Kamakiri, except this is the I guess the young version, the pre-adolescent one, also in green and brown, although they do say the brown one is rare. Even though they say that, I do notice here on the second market that despite it being rare, it's not actually kind of calling in for more value, so most people do actually want the green one. So this one here is the most expensive one. I managed to roll it by sniping it, and yeah, basically this is the most important one. I think it goes up for about I think 15, like 1,500 to 2,000 yen, where the other ones do range about just slightly over 500 because of cost shippings. But yeah, so if you manage to get this one, this is the lucky one. So without further ado, let's go through it. So here we go. Let's just open these. But yeah, just by looking at it, it does look really small. Just here off camera, I do have, for size comparisons, the previous releases, and just looking at this, just the size of the legs, it does actually look quite small. It reminds me of kind of like the peacock spiders, so that is slightly worrying in the sense that, well, how do I say this? Like, they are cutting costs. And I mean, they're already reducing the display capsule stand that comes with it. I thought that should be enough, but if they're also reducing the size of these, well, it is quite, I wouldn't say it's worrying. Like, definitely the quality is still there, no doubt about that. However, just in terms of displaying, it will have much larger sizes. But yeah, so as you can see, it is really quite small. Definitely reminiscent of how like small the beetles are, but as you can see, the joints are quite tight. Still has always really good paint apps. So this here is almost like a clear opaque white plastic, and then as you can see, the paint here is kind of like airbrushed on, so like faintly with the red lines. Yeah, so here we have just the 4 legs. This time luckily it doesn't have sprue, and these are hard plastic. But yeah, let's see if I can or cannot find any R's or L's on these. So I can't quite see it, but that's fine there. So we have the arms. Oh no, so the arms are already pegged into the top part of the, sorry Busters, top part of the body here. So that's quite nice. But yeah, these arms are definitely a bit smaller, I feel like. But maybe when it's all put together, it'll feel different. So let's just do that. Let's put the legs on first. So we want this one. So as you can see, it does say like, we got 4 different ones. So the ones that angle downwards are the hind legs, and the one that angle out, ooh, sharp, slightly outwards are the front, like so. And to figure out which one is the front or back, let's see what it says here. So it's just the star parts here. Make sure to just like, where is this? When it says the star part, basically here it says when you're pushing it in, make sure to hold here when pushing it in, because it's hard plastic. If you push it here, it will snap. So this time they did indicate that right here. Make sure to hold this part where it is more solid. So let's put it in. So the back legs go here. Oops. So you just push this in like so. Hopefully I'm gonna, so hold it here. I like to twist to let in. There we go. And the other one, oops, actually, hold on Busters, I might have gotten it wrong. Alright, so based on the pictures, it does seem like the way it's done, like you want kind of like this, kind of like the legs sticking outwards with the pedal parts more inside. But for those who are more well versed in this, please let me know if I got this wrong. I am just basing this purely on the website's picture of the official one, so a bit hard to tell, but they seem to be doing it this way with the outside legs also like this, so angled outwards. So this part, okay, so just doing this, I can tell you that I'm gonna take these out. I definitely would recommend putting these first one in so there's nothing in the bottom to get in the way. So there we go. So you definitely want the legs out like this, right? Sorry Busters, let me just check this a bit more. So yeah, so clearly you can see like they want this side or this side. They definitely want this side more sticking out, so like this way is this way. Yeah, so you basically you want the legs to curve kind of inwards like so. So let me just hold this here, and so this one I would be careful for. I have small fingers, so I am able to get these in, but for those with bigger hands, you might have a bit of trouble this, just because this part here does kind of actually get in the way of that. So I would say take your time and be careful and just squeeze it in, because this is soft plastic, so it will eventually go in. There we go. And then get the other legs in like so. But I do know what is it, like hard plastic is generally considered, I guess, maybe slightly more expensive, so that could be where some of the money went. And then next we got the body up here. Oh, sorry, this part. So if you didn't know, the green part should go on the bottom here. Twist it in, so definitely smaller. And we have the head here with some crazy looking eyes. Sorry Busters, let me just do it this way. So you got some nice detailing there. So my hands are in here. So this one, so the ball joint here is really quite small, while this head joint looks quite big, so I've got to push it in. There we go, make sure it's in, and there we go. And there we have it, Busters. although it is quite small. Let's have him standing up like so, with the legs kind of off to the side. And they say, so I think the body kind of goes up here, and then you just angle this upwards. Have it just angle like so. And there we have it, Busters. We have the Hana Kamakiri, or the walking flower, or orchid mantis. Overall, looks quite nice. Definitely small. I'm not gonna deny that. But the pink here really does look quite nice with it fading to the white. You know, nice and sturdy and light. As always, great attention to detail. Like, they do have molded parts here, and the face. I'm not sure. Yeah, so these do not really move. They are, I mean, they're soft plastic, but yeah, so the attention to detail. So this time you can have the arms go all the way like this, and with the joints, it can stretch up to this much, like so, with the hands like this, and then this part is just as long as this. Unfortunately, the legs are just locked into place, hard plastic, so there's no real articulation there. Here it is, seems to be on like a swivel joint, or whatever it's called, like that. So these are it's ball joint here, but here it does go up and down, as well as the back being like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Actually, this one is actually 1, so it's more 1, 2, 3 pieces here. So like that. And there we go. So just for size comparisons, as always, here he is next to a Digimon card. This is a Digimon card, a Pokemon Magic the Gathering, a standard playing card size. Overall, he'd be about just wider than a normal card, like lengthwise. Like though, if you needed to get him really like compact, if you wanted him as compact as possible, it would be about that much. Height-wise, like this, he could probably get a little bit taller if he tried, like that, which raises him. The antennas, you are supposed to kind of just like roll them up. I'm gonna roll them a bit later, but yeah, that's about it. And if you wanted to compare him with, of course, other mantises, because I'm guessing if you're watching this, you're either fans of bugs and have some other stuff, but here he is with the first Kamakiri, which, as you can see, much bigger. Oops. Right, so this original Kamakiri here did come in one of the original display stand type capsules, so this is definitely much bigger, as you can see. Like, there's no, oops, so this one is kind of fiddly, I remembered. There you go. Although I wouldn't say it's too terrible. Like, I'm not sure, like in the real world, possibly this one is a smaller one, so this could be a good size comparison of the real stuff. And also, I do know, I think this one is with the big one, I think the one with eggs, so maybe the one with eggs just generally bigger in general. Yeah, so I won't say, oops, yeah, I remember these guys, their limbs and stuff are falling off quite a bit to support the weight. But I wouldn't say, yeah, I mean, if I did it like this, I wouldn't even say it looks too bad, scale-wise. Like, and so from the second set, we have this one, which is, I would say, more along the same lines. This one does seem a bit bigger. So, yeah, so I think this was like the dead leaf mantis that kind of like hides in there. So you do have a nice variety of shapes and size. I would say this pretty much large, medium, and small, but all together they're not too bad, except this guy's leg keep falling off like a real mantis, pretty much. Support your own weight, buddy. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that leg down. So yeah, I mean, overall you can kind of see the size, like it's definitely smaller and bigger, so, but definitely still really nice like that. But yeah, overall size comparison, that's pretty much it for that. Let me see if I got some other ones for you guys. So, sorry guys, gotta grab this from the storage. So here, kind of similar with the peacock spider, almost. This is definitely lighter, this one's definitely heavier. But they're almost of similar size and build, so we open these cute guys out. So yeah, they're almost similar, kind of like that. So maybe a decent size comparison for those who kind of like the more decorated insects. But yeah, that's about it. I guess I would say unlike the other ones, because of this, it doesn't seem like it has actually space for any display stand, despite Bandai Premium selling it, and it doesn't look like it has any slot for wings either. So I think this one might be a one-off where there is just designed to display as is, because kind of like these other ones, I'm not positive. I do feel like, okay, so yes, so here it does say like this one, the two different types will have space for wings to put it in if you actually get them from the Bandai Premium, or certain ones might include it. However, this one does not actually have wings, which is why there are no slots for those wondering. But yeah, there you have it, Busters. That's pretty much it for this review of the Hana Kamikiri, specifically the pink one. But yeah, overall thoughts, it's not bad. When I first opened, like I said, it did look really small, and I was kind of slightly put off by it, but now, after you get used to it, it's not bad. Nice and small and petite. It does make it look quite cute. For those who like these, I would say this is a nice one. The white one is just pure white. If you guys want, you can check down in the description below, where you can go to a link to the official site to see how it looks. I think for this one, as I'm not too quite that interested in it, I just want one of the molds. I will not be getting the white one, so just this one. But yeah, as I said, it's not bad. I do like the fact that they use hard plastic for the legs. It gives it really stable posability here, so it's able to hold up its own weight, unlike the green one, which you saw kind of flipping flopping. But yeah, pros wise, yes, definitely the small factor does make it a little bit more easy to hold itself up. The cons would definitely be that it is quite small, and I kind of do wish it came with like a display stand. But outside of that, the small factor is quite nice, and I don't think it needs to be any bigger, honestly, the more I look at this, you know. And as always, like, the paint apps is superb, and the detailing, like, I didn't really show it, but like if you look here, just on the claws, there's just spikes here that they went out of the way for. Yeah, just lots of detailings, where like even painting down here, you know, and on the legs itself, like the various parts where they just have, like here, like they could have just did one, but here you can see there's like 2 spikes there. So, you know, just really got to props to them for going out of the way to make these as realistically accurate as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much it, Busters. I say, would I recommend this? Actually, I would. I think this is a good set for those who haven't gotten any praying mantises and want to. I think this is a good set, as all the molds are quite different. So getting one of each is quite nice. Like the small one is quite unique, where like the back part is sticking up, and the big one, it looks like, you know, what the image of a praying mantis is. And you also have this flower one, or the walking flower orchid. So pretty much if you get one of each, it is a nice display for all of them, especially even if you get like a brown, green, and one of these white. No matter how you mix them, they all will look quite unique. So definitely recommend this set if you want to get into collecting the Kamakiris over the other ones. However, you know, like this one, if you wanted a more unique one, like this from the second set, is also good. So I would say if you want to start collecting, you could just skip the first set and just start from the third one, and maybe grab one from the second one if you like this style too. But yeah, Busters, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this review. If you had any questions or comments, or about anything I didn't go over, or you wanted to know more about, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to you on that. And that's about it, Busters. Once again, greatly appreciate you guys for watching, and hope to see you again on my next capsule toy video. As always, Buster-kun here, off to drink some Monster CC.